It's time now for our Creative Life segment, and this morning we're talking fashion. We're going into gowns, how to make gowns locally, dinner dresses as well. But I'm just hurt a little bit because they make for females only. They don't do anything for males. Yes, but this morning we're talking to Joana Adwoa Amoah Owiredu. She's a creative director of Snip House. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You're good? Awesome. So, yeah, so tell us about what you do, what inspired it and authored.
Okay, so Snip House started in February.
February this year?
Yes, please.
Wow.
The idea was around July last year, but we started in February, and so far, so we make women's wear, dinner, casual, wherever you want to take it to, and so far so good.
It's been great, huh?
It's been great.
Yeah. So if you had the idea from July last year, what took you so long? Why did you have to wait it out till this year?
Honestly, I didn't really have the confidence. So my boyfriend was the brain behind the whole thing. I had the skill, but I was a bit scared. What if I destroy someone's fabric?
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to come in. Yes. So I was like, I can't do this. But my boyfriend kept telling me, you can do it, you can do it. Why don't we just start up? So we're supposed to start in July last year, but we decided to start in February, all because of me. But it's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great.
What was it like designing for your first client?
My first client, I'll say that again. My boyfriend gave me my first client in the UK. He got a chance to study abroad, so he went to the UK, got some clients for me, and then I shipped it to the person, took pictures, and I was a bit scared. Because after my internship, I didn't know I could get this far. I didn't know I could just stitch someone's clothes. I didn't believe in myself, but I think I have the confidence now. I think this is okay.
Great. Yeah. Awesome. Now, Ferdinand obviously pushed all this and made it happen.
Yes.
He's been on Twitter. I mean, we've seen the thread. Amazing stuff. So we want to talk to Ferdinand now. Ferdinand, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Awesome. You're live on CCTV. How are you?
I am all right. It's just I just woke up.
So tell us, what pushed you into pushing Joana to do what she did? You felt that the talent was going to go waste if you didn't push her to start putting it to work?
No, not really. Okay, there are two things. First of all, I was being a little selfish. I think everybody should be, because I didn't see the point. She's done with school. She's looking for a job, and you know how women suffer with how they struggle with getting jobs in Ghana. You understand what I mean? So yeah. I just couldn't stand it. So at that point, I was being selfish.
Yeah.
Then the other side where, and this is just me. My friends would tell you, if you're on my social media, I am always pushing. People. I believe that everybody deserves a quote and unquote a Ferdinand in their life. Somewhat.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes. If I find you genuine enough, I give it my all to just support you. So away from the boyfriend girlfriend thing, I just love to support people.
Yeah. So and what do you make of what she's done so far with her works?
She doesn't know even she doesn't even know how well she has done it. Most of the time I'm always criticizing and attacking her work. I'm always lying in my bed telling her that this is not nice enough, when deep down I know this is nice, but I just know that there's this edge that she can cross. I'm so far impressed, but I want more.
So we're having Joana put a dress on this mannequin. So, okay. So what are you going to put on this now? You're going to design it?
I'm trying to drape because I don't have I don't have a machine here,
Okay.
and because of time.
Yeah. So you're just going to pin the fabric?
Yes, I'm going to pin the fabric.
Okay.
So this is called draping. Yeah, I'm just going to make a boo-boo dress.
Okay. So Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel when you watch her go through the process, do what she does, and do you think, you're getting her onto the right path?
Yeah, I think this is what she loves doing. All she needed was somebody to support her and make her believe in her art and skill. Most of the time when she has an order, she gives me a call. We look at the design she has made or she has proposed. As usual, I just criticize it. I enjoy criticizing him. That's my favorite part of our relationship, criticizing his work.
About good criticism, of course.
Yes, yes, of course. You know, the note thing comes to me now, but I have pictures of her crying while she's working, and if the note had come earlier, I would have just
Ferdinand, you're a mean guy. You're a mean guy. So let's talk about the marketing of the brand. What strategies are you employing to market the brand?
Okay, so I think there's this organic love that people have for the brand, and I think it's just mainly because of the story. So on that level, we haven't had to fish out any astronomical figures to market the brand. It's just moving, because we started when we've been in social media space for just 6 months or less.
Wow.
And the following is massive. But moving forward, I am looking. First of all, I need her to create that because you can't market what hasn't been created.
Yeah.
I just need her to keep creating and experimenting. This is the time she's allowed to make mistakes. So I just want to allow her to just create. And then moving forward, I wanted to consolidate the Ghanaian market. After consolidating the Ghanaian market, we've looked at collaborating with, partnering up with distributing companies from the parts of Africa, especially, so that we can open up the brand to the world. But for now, we are still young, and I just want her to keep creating.
All right. So yes. So tell us about exactly what it is that you're doing.
Okay, so I'm making a boo-boo dress with a little crop top. Striped fabric really complements the black and white complements the yellow. So I decided to make this boo-boo dress since I don't have a machine here. And then you can take this out, you get your slip on. And then
this is for a casual look?
This is for a casual look. You can take it out. You don't have to wear heels or something. You just have to take your slippers and you're good to go. Just because I don't have a machine here. And with draping, you can actually know what you are doing. You bring what you have in mind into reality.
Okay.
So I know that if I'm going to stitch a dress, this is how I want it to look like. You can actually make it on the dress, transfer it to the sewing machine, and then you stitch it. Because of time, I can't do a flat pattern.
Okay.
Yes, so I decided to make this, and you can take this out. I also have another thing to do.
Okay.
That is the Cowl-Neck effect. So you can take this out wherever you want to go.
Yeah, but how long will it take to complete this if you're to sew?
Approximately, this is not really difficult to do.
Okay.
So let's say about 2 hours or 3 hours.
Wow.
When you are focused, you can just do this 3 or 4 hours, 2 hours, you can do this.
All right, great.
Yes.
Ferdinand. Fed, are you there?
I'm here, sir.
Well, let's talk about scaling up the business. In a year or two, where are you looking to take this business?
Okay, short term, I'm looking at watching her experiment and bridging the gap between affordability and quality.
Yeah.
And there's this large market space in Ghanaian fashion where you either have to pay so much to get quality or pay something relatively less and get something that's not quality. So that gap between those two extremes is what we are looking at and targeting. So when you look at the cost of your work, they are not as expensive, but are as of high quality as any brand you could find. Yes. Okay. So I wanted to keep bridging that gap. We are just experimenting and using different fabric. We want to experiment more with fabric from local companies like GTP. I'm actually looking forward to working with GTP on most of our work. So that's a short term. Medium term, we are looking at getting we need to get a proper working space. She works from home. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Yes, and if she's creating all of these things just for working from home and literally by herself alone, we want to get a proper space that leaves an aesthetic experience that customers or clients will not forget.
Right.
So we are working on that, and then in the long term, we want to improve on our online presence. Work with distribution companies that would send our work all over the world. Yeah.
Right. So I like what you're doing with her. So what you identified a gap, especially in the gown sector, and then you sought to step in to address the issue there.
Yeah, that's all. Because getting married is very expensive in Ghana. I don't know about other countries,
that's
but
true.
in Ghana it's really expensive. Most of the money comes from how much you spend on, let's say, food or the location, but the next thing is the clothing, especially that sort of females. And it's just because let's say authentic kente in Ghana is quite expensive to acquire, difficult to work with. So it costs a lot. So we are trying to mix kente up with something else. The first thing we tried was Vlisco, and it came out perfect. We are looking again to work with other fabrics, GTP, whatever is available, just so that we can scale down the cost of producing gowns, whether for white weddings or for traditional marriages. So
wow,
that's awesome. Splitting things up.
Joana is getting a lot of props on social media. I'm reading off our Facebook feed, and Anak Amankwa is screaming out her name. Joana Ruki Seibu says, lovely. Marie Peter Jr. says, go higher, Joa. I'm happy for you. Sarah Kumi says, so high, Joana. And this is Mami Fia Sewa Owari also screaming out your name, Joana. So obviously, yes, you're getting the props up there from Facebook. Now let's talk about this. What is this that you have just put together?
Okay, so this is a cowl-neck dress. It can be a top, but someone can wear this as short as this. Someone can wear it. So this is the cowl-neck effect.
Okay.
Yes.
Why is it called the cowl-neck effect?
It just drops like that. So this is how we can use a flat pattern method, but because of time, and this is the kind of fabric we use for cowl-neck effect. You can't use a very hard material to do this. It won't flow as much as you want it to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
And how long will it take to make this?
The same as 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
Or even less.
Yes. So tell us, in designing a gown for someone, now the fabrics, the kente and all of that, what contribution do you make towards that? Or the client just picks colors and then you go out looking for the kente and the fabric?
It depends on what you want.
So I think we have some of your work on the screen. If you can tell us about this one.
I made this dress for someone for her court wedding.
Okay.
Last year. This I made for a friend, a very dear friend, Adwoa Amoah.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
Yes.
So like I was asking, the color combination and all that, is that your idea or is the client's idea?
It's my idea. It's my idea. Sometimes the client comes with a fabric. I can tell the person that, no, we can't work with this.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's either I go with you to go and buy the stuff, or you leave everything to me for you to get sorted out.
Okay. So So this is what got Twitter buzzing.
Yes.
This is what Fed used for the thread.
Yes.
So let's discuss this. This is Kente and what? Vlisco?
Vlisco, yes.
Okay. Tell us what went into the conceptualization of the idea and, of course, the final product. I see some beads also on it.
Yes, please.
Tell us what went into putting this together.
So my client came to me and she was like, everyone is doing kente, everyone is doing kente. Yes, and she wanted a bit of a change.
Right.
So, yes, so I decided to, she was like, okay, we can do African print. And I said, the African print has to be really unique.
Yeah.
So she brought a fabric later and I told her that the fabric wouldn't fit or it wouldn't suit the dress and the occasion. So we went to Accra Mall, went to get a nicer fabric, but we can't do away with the kente because of culture.
Yeah.
So we decided to get a plain fabric kente, and then the Vlisco at least is still African. Yeah. So we decided to get it. I stitched it, beaded everything for her, and then she loved it.
Wow.
She loved it.
Wow. Now you are pricing your stuff a little below the industry standards. Why?
I think you can actually get quality, which is also affordable. But the difference between designer A and designer B is the story behind the business. Yes, the story behind it. I think that someone has struggled enough. We are actually focusing and targeting people who really can't afford. It's not like you can't afford, but this is my budget.
Yeah.
Okay, if we have to go a little higher, we can do that, but this is my budget. So how can you work it out for me and I still get what I want? So we take everything into consideration. We can talk about the fact that I am a national service personnel. I want to look good.
Yeah.
But I don't have the money to afford it.
Exactly.
You have different fabrics, nice fabrics, which are way cheaper. We can actually make that happen for you. So for now, we are actually running a promotion, a project to cater for people's budget.
Awesome.
That is it. So
drop your social media handles so they know where to find
Instagram at Snip House, Snip Space House.
Okay.
And then Twitter, Snip_House.
Awesome.
Yes.
Joana, thank you so much.
Social
media is still buzzing.
Me.
I mean, they're still going for you. And as to say, we saw free says, go Joana. He drops the fire emojis. And your name see go baby girl. Anthony Oforidazi also says, Joanna, I always knew you were gifted. It's time to consider my proposal of you making gents wear. I think I agree. All right, thank you so much, Joanne, for coming, and thank you so much for pushing. Joanne, Ferdinand, you're a great guy. Keep supporting, keep pushing the movement.
Hi there. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on City TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on City TV.